Good morning, everyone, on this early Monday morning. Hopefully, you're off to a good start. And boy, what a start! It is very cold. In fact, this morning, one of the coldest mornings of the winter season, and it's the last morning of winter season, as a lot of us are waking up from the upper teens to the mid and upper 20s. Once again, we'd like to thank Glass Farm Nursery for helping sponsor your morning weather discussion. We'll go ahead and get right into it. Take a look at some of these temperatures around the area, and I'll tell you what, this is quite interesting, and you can see kind of taking a close-up look at we're seeing some upper teens. Look at that from Pikeville, 18, 19 Dunlap, about 26 to 28 around Chattanooga, closer to 20 along the Ocoee, and back into North Georgia. A lot of readings into the upper teens, some of the mountains, and some lower 20s for some of the valley areas around Bridgeport and Scottsboro and Lafayette. Everybody well below freezing, a hard freeze, and unfortunately that put a real kibosh to a lot of our tender vegetation. Even covering it, it was going to be a tough go of it, and it's not going to be until probably around 9, 10 o'clock before we try to get above freezing. There you see those temperatures, but later on this afternoon, it's not going to feel that uncomfortable. Now by the late afternoon, evening hours, high temperatures should reach the lower 50s, and then tonight, it's going to be cold, but not as cold as the last couple of nights. We'll see a little patch of clouds pushing on in, upper 20s to around 30, but keep them protected again if you have anything exposed outside, because by early Tuesday morning, a lot of it's still 30-ish, some upper 20s in some of those colder spots. After that, that will be the last freeze we'll have for a while. Can't rule it out for the rest of this winter season. Even though we're heading into springtime, you can still see frost and freezes well into April. So that's something that we'll have to continue to watch. But more clouds will push in for your Tuesday. We'll be close to 60. And then as we head into late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, could see a little spotty shower or two. Not expecting a whole lot out of that, as our supercast will continue to show that warm up as we head into Wednesday. Highs well into the 60s. Thursday looks like we're going to have highs into the upper 70s. And that in mind, we'll watch pretty carefully our next storm system that's going to be pivoting and pulling out of the Rio Grande Valley by Friday. I think we're going to see showers and thunderstorms. Some of those storms could be strong, as you're going to see the clash of the air masses, kind of like a typical springtime setup. So that's something that we're going to be watching as well. That will sweep on through. Another cool down for the upcoming weekend, but dry, but not as cold as the last several weekends. And it looks like we'll start to see some more showers push back in by the beginning of next week. So weather-wise, we are chock full. Once again, starting out very cold for this time of year, as spring officially starts later this afternoon and this evening. But we'll have one more cold night to deal with, and then a pretty significant warm-up, because by Thursday, some of us could be close to 80 degrees before rain and thunderstorms march in for Friday. So take care, be safe, have a great rest of your Monday, stay bundled up, and we'll talk to you later.